Core Section 1, Safety and Infection Control. Core definitions. Cleaning. The process of removing visible debris, dirt, and organic matter from tools and surfaces using soap or detergent and water. Disinfection. The use of chemical agents to destroy or kill microorganisms on non-porous surfaces and tools, except bacterial spores. Sterilization. A process that destroys all microorganisms, including spores. Not required or used in cosmetology salons. Sanitizing. A chemical process that reduces the number of microorganisms on a surface to a safe level. Antiseptic. A chemical agent used on the skin to reduce the number of microorganisms and prevent infection. Pathogen. A harmful microorganism capable of causing disease or infection. Saprophyte. A non-pathogenic microorganism that lives on dead matter and does not cause disease. Bacteria. Single-celled microorganisms that can be either harmless or disease-causing. Virus. A submicroscopic pathogen that requires a living host to reproduce. Fungus. A microorganism that includes molds and yeasts. Causes conditions such as ringworm. Parasite. An organism that lives on or inside another living organism and draws nourishment from it. Contagious. Capable of being transmitted from one person to another. Infection. The invasion and multiplication of disease-causing microorganisms in the body. Cross-contamination. The transfer of harmful microorganisms from one person or surface to another. PPE, personal protective equipment. Protective items such as gloves, masks, and eye protection used to prevent exposure to pathogens. Regulatory agencies: OSHA. Occupational Safety and Health Administration. A federal agency responsible for ensuring safe and healthful working conditions. EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. A federal agency that regulates the disposal of hazardous waste and environmental protection. FDA, Food and Drug Administration. A federal agency that regulates the safety of cosmetics and cosmetic ingredients. CDC. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. A federal agency responsible for disease control, prevention, and public health guidance. California State Board of Barbering and Cosmetology. The agency that regulates licensing, sanitation standards, and professional practicing. California. OSHA Safety Data Sheets, SDS Safety Data Sheet, SDS. A document that provides detailed information about a chemical product's hazards, handling, storage, and emergency procedures. SDS includes 1. Product identification. 2. Hazard identification. 3. Composition information on ingredients. 4. First aid measures. 5. Firefighting measures. 6. Accidental release measures. 7. Handling and storage. 8. Exposure controls and personal protection: single-use versus multi-use items. Single-use items. Items designed to be used once and then discarded after each client, such as cotton, emery boards, orange wood sticks, and neck strips. Multi-use items. Reusable items that must be cleaned and disinfected after each client, such as combs, brushes, metal tools, and clipper guards. Disinfectants. Disinfectant. A chemical product used to destroy microorganisms on non-porous surfaces. Salon disinfectants must be EPA registered, used according to manufacturer instructions, mixed at proper concentration. Common salon disinfectants: quaternary ammonium compounds, quartz, sodium hypochlorite, bleach, alcohol. 70%, standard precautions, blood exposure. Standard precautions. Safety measures that assume all blood and certain body fluids are potentially infectious. Blood exposure procedure. 1. Stop the service immediately. 2. Put on gloves. 3. Clean the wound. 4. Apply antiseptic. 5. Cover with a bandage. 6. Clean and disinfect tools and surfaces. 7. Dispose of contaminated items properly. Safety scenarios, with answers. Scenario: a comb falls on the floor. Correct response: clean and disinfect the comb before reuse. Scenario: a client is cut and bleeding. Correct response: stop service and put on gloves before assisting. Scenario: a client has visible ringworm. Correct response: refuse service and refer the client to a physician. Section 2, Client's Consultation and Contraindications. Client Intake Form. A written record that includes a client's medical history, allergies, medications, and service preferences. Client Release Form. A legal document signed by the client acknowledging potential risks and granting permission for services. Contraindication. A condition or factor that may cause a service to be modified, postponed, or refused. Condition. An abnormal state that is not contagious and can be treated in the salon. Disorder. An abnormal condition that requires medical attention and cannot be treated in the salon. Scenario: client reports allergy to hair color. Correct response: do not perform the service. Section 3, Hair, Skin and Nail Structure. Hair structure. Cuticle. The outermost layer of the hair shaft that protects the inner layers. Cortex. The middle layer of the hair that provides strength, elasticity, and color. Medulla. The innermost layer of the hair, sometimes absent in fine hair. Skin structure. Epidermis. The outer protective layer of the skin. Dermis. The layer beneath the epidermis containing blood vessels, nerves, and glands. Subcutaneous layer. The deepest layer composed of fat and connective tissue. Nail structure. Nail plate. The visible hard portion of the nail. Matrix. The area where new nail cells are produced. Nail bed. The skin beneath the nail plate. Cuticle. The dead tissue that seals the space between the nail plate and skin. Section 4, Hairstyling and Cutting. Blow drying. Styling hair using heat, airflow, and tension. Diffuser. A blow dryer attachment that disperses airflow to reduce frizz and maintain curl pattern. Thermal irons. Heated styling tools used to curl or straighten hair. Thinning shears. Cutting tools designed to remove bulk and create texture. Razor. California law. Must have a protective guard to prevent injury. Section 5, Chemical Services. pH scale. A scale measuring acidity and alkalinity from 0 to 14. Alkaline. Substances with a pH above 7 that swell the hair shaft. Acidic. Substances with a pH below 7 that contract the hair shaft. Patch test. A test performed to determine allergic reactions to chemicals. Strand test. A test used to determine processing time and results of a chemical service. Metallic dyes. Hair color products containing metal salts that can react dangerously with chemicals. Section 6, Skincare. Facial. A treatment for the skin that includes cleansing, massage, and masks. Effleurage. Light, continuous stroking massage movement. Petrissage. Kneading massage movement. Tapotement. Percussive tapping massage movement. Section 7, Hair removal. Waxing. The removal of hair from the root using warm or cold wax. Tweezing. The removal of hair using tweezers. Section 8, Nails. Monomer. A liquid used in acrylic nail enhancement systems. Polymer. A powder that combines with monomer to form acrylic nails. Acrylic. A mixture of monomer and polymer that hardens to form nail enhancements. Gel. A nail enhancement product that hardens when cured under UV or LED light. Onychomycosis. A fungal infection of the nails. Paronychia. A bacterial infection of the tissue surrounding the nail. Pedicure sanitation. 1. Clean foot bath. 2. Rinse thoroughly. 3. Disinfect according to manufacturer instructions. 4. Air dry before next use.